Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Your boy's back to combies. Like we never left or something like that. We're back with the old combies. Alright, let's see what we got here. There's the all-time on today, like today, a day before the 4th, we're ripping all-time highs right now. Is that not America or what? Straight up. Hey, W1 for being number 1. Bro, we about to go rip. We're ripping all-time highs July 1st right now. I mean, the day before July 4th. What's up, Wani? How you doing, buddy? How'd your day end up yesterday, man? I hope it was better than mine. Mar! Top of the mountain, brother. The man, the myth. The absolute legend. Smacking this long market. Let me guess, you're long. You probably got long at like this morning pre-market off this VWAP touch or something like that. Mars looking for all-time highs. The day before the 4th, boys. Can we get America for what? Had a winning day yesterday? Fuck yeah, I won. That's what I wanted to hear, buddy. Come on. So what? 3 more? 3 more and another payout? 3 more and another payout. 1. Dial in, buddy. Good shit. What are we feeling today, boys? I mean, we know longs are in, so we're officially excuse me, cooking. We're officially cooking. Maybe a slight pullback to like previous all-time high, 934. We already had a rejection off that. Nah, that would have been so fucking great. Late wake up. Ah, got you. I just hopped in with 1 lot. He's a 1 lot enter. At all-time highs, you're in here. You're in here right here. I like that. I buy the EMA here. Yeah, I also had a late wake up. I'm also buying one here, Wani. Mar, I mean. I kind of wanted it closer to like this price, but we may not get there, so I'm going to get one now. And we'll see what happens. 4 more winning days until my second payout, but I'm not going to request until at least my other accounts get funded. Oh, you're starting the 150 today. Bro, good luck. I'm also going to hop in more if we get a retest, Mar. Good looks, buddy. I kind of got a shitty feel on that. I was trying to buy this EMA, but I'm actually going to buy another one down here. 4 more winning days, though. Let's go. We all time right now. Santiago, what's up, man? Hola, amigo. Hope you're having a green day as well on this nice bullish day, the day before July 4th, and we're ripping up. The day before the 4th, and we're finding some all-time highs. How American is that? You know, Santiago, I don't think you are. Or you're not English native, I mean. No distro. I'm ditching the 150Ks and getting 50Ks. I like that plan, Juan. I don't think there's a real reason necessarily. Doesn't make much sense to me, actually. I agree. Financially, it really doesn't. I mean, you're going to get the same benefit from having a just running the 50s. I mean, price-wise, at least. We're getting cooked on this EMA buy. Let's see if we're going to have to buy this previous all-time high pullback if we get it. down here at like the 35s. Max withdrawal is 5K. I know, that's why it's like with the 150s, you're gonna end up just leaving some money. Or, I mean, the other way I can see it making sense, Juan, is if you do get funded and you go funded with it, then what you're gonna be allowed to do with that is take that. Hey, I'm down too, Saucy. No stress, buddy. But the one way that the 150s do kind of work in your favor is but I will get the big account to take payout. Yeah. No, but the way that the 150s can work in your favor is if you do get them all the way up to like 30K each on the 150s. You have, say you took 5 of them and you got them to 130K, then you're at that 150. And even though you're going to only be able to take, like, you can take a 150 live. I mean, Topstep will let you take 150 live. So we're going to pull back into this price. Is this previous all time? 938. I got to get a look here, see if we got to get another contract. Yeah, it's just about right here. Although it looks like we're about to be cooked on this. I guess we can't just hop in, Mar, whenever we feel like that's not looking that good, you know. But yeah, basically the 150s, you can bring the 150s all the way up to a 150K balance, and then if you get funded live, then that 150 will be transferred into your account from that spot. So overall, it's pretty sexy. Take profit, prop firm. But I will get a big account on take profit, prop firm. Got you. Yeah, I'm going to try another couple prop firms, depending on how this closes out with Topstep, just because we only need we only get 10 combines now a month. Does that make sense, though? Did I explain the 150 thing? You can bring a 150. You get that max allocation. So if you have a 150K account, you can get a 150K live account. You just need to have 150K in funding, which you can do with 530s. So you got to see this bottom here, this previous high and previous all-time high hold, or else we're probably chopped cheddar ches here. Chopped cheddar ches here if we can't get back to that EMA at this point. Market's been open for 12 minutes. I only got in with one lot. I did say I will get more if I see a retest here. Yeah, this is the spot I would be looking to get in more. I bought 2 up top, though. Yeah, you explained it good. Hell yeah, one. We got to get back to the EMA. I'm about to get ready for our 15-minute draw here. Is this opening print price? Yeah, opening print price. We just got a retest of. Didn't get too excited about that. Didn't know that's exactly opening print price. Oop, don't need this box here. Click on it. Shit. Let's see if we can get a little defend here of this opening print. Did we get a sweep of it? Technically, no. So I don't love that. I don't love that we didn't get a sweep of it. I would have been a little bit more ideal there. Bottom is this. Top is this so far. Gotta get back to the CMA, otherwise I might be chopped on this. July 4th, though, boys. The day before the 4th, we're at market near all-time highs. Actually, we already did take it, so you can call it. I heard on Take Profit, when you're funded and you blow it, you can pay for a reactivation fee, and it'll be still funded, which means I can take Hail Mary plays, and if it blows, I can just reactivate it. That's crazy to me. I just saw a thing, Topstep, on their Twitter. Michael Patak released that as well, kind of stating a back-to-funded option. Obviously, they're going to charge a little premium to reactivate, but it's an interesting concept. It really is. It's an interesting concept. I'd be interested in it. I'd activate my fundeds again if I busted them. Can we get to this 50%? See if we can get some pulling up our way here. That would be sexy, though. A little back to funded action, a little reactivation, a little fee. Just get back to funded. I mean, if you think about it, though, it's really no different than the other prop firms that are offering like straight to funded options. Like, they're just anticipating people willing to pay that extra premium and still hoping that those traders are gonna be blowing through accounts. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Starting to get a little bit of a pullback to this 50% and this EMA. Looks like we are reacting off that previous high. Got to see a little bit of continuation here. I can add one in and then maybe get a get up to our take profit there. I'm actually going to add another one here on this pullback if we get it. I'm going to buy a little pullback here. Buy a little pullback if we get a fill. I'm looking for the 55s. Didn't get it, unfortunately. Hey. A little back to funded action, huh? If Topstep does that, I hope that if you're 2 days away from a payout and if you reactivate, it doesn't reset. You didn't even have 5 winning days. That's a good point. I never thought of that, actually. I wonder how that is going to work, like with your winning days and everything. I feel like because it's a new account, they're going to reset it. So technically, it's like you don't have it. You know what I mean? Technically, those days are going to reset, I kind of feel like. But we'll see. I don't know. See this 50% hold in this EMA. See if we can find some buying in here. Where's a good place to get short here? Saucy's looking to get short here. Oof, I don't know, Ray. If you want to make money, I guess. I mean, you could short right here. Why are you looking short, Saucy? Because we're at all-time highs and it feels weird. Why are you thinking for the downside? What do I need? I need 1,500. I need like right here. Actually, a little bit less. 1,530. We'll take that. Can we get back here? It's looking decent. It's looking pretty decent, my boy. Got to get to the top of the 15-minute range here, unfortunately, though. So we have to actually have a push here for us to get out of this trade. It's just what I want, he said. Well, then, Saucy wants a short all-time high. That's a weird. I don't know how to help you. If I see highs in a trend, I'm long all day long. That's what I like. If you see highs and a trend, I'm all day long. That's what we're seeing right now, boys. Could we just get on the other side of this? Could be bueno. Could be bueno. Saucy just wants the long. Just what I want, he says. Looks like longs may be in right now. We're starting to get back. We defended the previous previous all-time high off this initial candle open as well. Reclaimed the 50% and the EMA. Starting to find some buying. Continuation to the top of the 15-minute range would be sexy. A little break of the 23,000s would give us a pass. Technically 22.91. Red folder in 12 minutes, Juan says. Ugh. I have to assume that's going to bring us. I'm going to leave this trade on. Got to assume that's going to be enough. I'm going to put my stop loss on properly here now, though. Sadly, I have to. So we will lose a Thowie Bowie if she gets back there. Also, Tyler, I seen the ending of your last live. If you do that shit again, I will personally fly out to your state and drop kick you. Mar, I needed you to be here. You abandoned me, and I was struggling, bud. Nah, man, we went for it. Honestly, it was not. It just wasn't my best trading. But at the end of the day, I couldn't leave the account with a couple hundred in there. So I was either trying to see if it was going to go or we were going to bust. And we were going to do it together on stream. But, yeah, it wasn't sexy when... Oh, God, why did I miss the long in the morning and then it just went straight up and I couldn't get in and then I buy the top? It was poor. It was poor all-time high trading by me. But, hey, we live and we learn. We'll be back. Don't worry, Mar. I'll be back with some fundeds and we'll do this shit again, buddy. Hopefully on this push here if we can get up there. We do have red folder, which I wasn't aware of. Or not that I wasn't aware of, but soon. What's red folder? Red folder's news, Brett. There isn't any news on the Topstep chart, so I'm not sure exactly what it is. What is the event, Juan? What's the news coming out? We find some push in here. We should be Valhalla. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, buddy. Now we'll be back. Oh. This is the red folder, Saucy. Interesting that it just comes on your screen like that now. Really weird. Here we go. We're getting a little push. Can we get above this previous high? If we do, we should be pretty safe there. ISM services PMI. Yeah, we just got hit with that. Good looks, Juan. W1 for the info. We're at the 73s right now. Can we get up to the 91s for us? Still getting held by that previous little high there. Selling's also loading in here. People are interested in this. Yeah. Mar. Bro, you gotta come out here anyways. You gotta come out to the old, come out to Maine anyways. Get a little vibe session going on. We're failing to break out of that spot there. I don't love it. We're consolidating above, so it's not terrible, but we're not getting the movement that I would have loved to see off this push. Wanted to see buying kind of carry us up through here. All-time highs type vibes. Are we got it or we don't got it, NASDAQ? She's defending. She wants this price. She's defending. We just got to get above these previous highs and we should be clear. Yeah. And there's some liquidity coming into the markets. Holy shit. Oh, Mar just put the dial in. W Mar for putting the old dial in. All-time highs, boys, at the day before July 4th. The day before the 4th, we're ripping the 23,000s in the NASDAQ. My word. 51,526. All right. Let's make these. Let's pass these Monday then. Gosh. Back to square one, Mark, because yesterday was just not my best day. But we got a little move today. All-time high just got ripped. Mark put the phone call in for the longs. Why couldn't I do that yesterday? Huh? Somebody tell me. Why I couldn't just participate in the longs like yesterday? Come on. Ripped the top of the 15-minute high. Now we're getting a retest of it. Retesting the 15-minute range right here. Could be a decent spot to buy this previous long here for looking for the 23,000 break. We did slightly avoid it right here, so it'd be a really nice spot to actually add in. Oh. Back to funded option would be wild. It is pretty similar to the straight to funded. I'm guessing if you, I guess if it's cheap enough, so if you pass, let's just do it. Let's do the math out. $50 for 50K. First try. Let's just say you don't fail and you pass first try. So that's $50. You get your activation fee with Topstep. That's $150 or $200 all in right now. And then let's say their activation's like another $200 or something. Then you're $400 all in a normal straight to funded. With this is technically, and that'd be 2 tries at your funded. In a normal straight to funded is like $400 or $500 anyway. So it gives you 2 tries for pretty much the same price as other prop firms if that's how they do it. Obviously that's $200, but yeah, it could be interesting. I'd be interested. I like it. I like it. Prop firms space is always changing, but it's not the worst. Let's go. We're about to tease 23,000, boys. Holy shit. Mar said he's long all day long. Mar, you got to buy. You add another contract on this pullback or no? You still one contract? I know you did. I know you did, but I'm just asking. You know. One thing that is weird is the I like it back to funded because of the 10 combine options. So I'm only allowed to have 10 combines a month. That's probably why they did it. Holy shit. Michael is not stupid. He knows that a lot of his traders that are, because if you, I got to pull back off the 9 EMA. Legend. WMAR. Great trading again, bro. You're on top of your shit lately. But it's intelligent if you're thinking about it from Topstep's perspective, because they know a lot of their high allocation traders that are constantly getting funded. Because again, they're only having 10 combines a month. This is what they're limiting you to. 2 lots here, profit sitting at 1K. Hell yes. But yeah, they know that there are people that are running through these accounts. We just teased 23,000, by the way, boys. Big moment in the NASDAQ. First time in the history we were reaching in 23,000, whole number in the NASDAQ. Point away here. Boom. Incredible. Anyways, we know that they know that they're limiting us to 10 combines. So they know that people, especially ones that are like, I set a 5 like I'm doing. Pass. Then you can start a new 5. Pass. And now that's the 10. They know that if I'm stuck and I can't use Topstep anymore, I'm gonna go spend my money somewhere else. They obviously hate that idea. So that's the back to funded options. Like, oh, you got funded, you can't buy any more combines because of our other rule, but give us some more money and you can have your funded back instead of going to spend that money on another prop firm is kind of what I'm thinking that they're hedging, which is intelligent. 23,000 in the NASDAQ, whole number, boys. Holy shit. Incredible. The day before July 4th. Yo, where's our boy Twister at? Because he said there's no shot we're hitting all time today. He said no shot. He said if not yesterday, today. And he tricked me. He did. First 26 minutes of the market. Be patient here. Be patient unless you're long and just keep buying. Buy. Where's the high today, boys? 23.10, 23.30? Like, what are we going to? It's kind of difficult to trade all-time highs, but like Mars said, if we're at all-time highs, we're at highs with a trend, just get in. The market's going to decide where it wants to go for you. And we're getting an example of that working out. We rejected the 23,000 slightly, but we're still holding it, teasing it, if you will. There it is again, 23,000 whole number in the NASDAQ. Incredibly bullish action the day before the American 4th. Wild. Just crazy, ludicrous, insane. Gosh, I should be trading these fundage right now. We'll be back, boys. We'll be back to these fundeds and making this fucking Topstep money. Taking this Topstep money. Gosh. Saucy, you better not be looking for shorts. Feels really dangerous for you, pal. Be thinking longs, my boy, I think. You saw yesterday what happened to Tim and I when we were trying to fade the strength. The market's telling us what it wants to do. We have to kind of just participate. I told you back away. I know you did, bro. You're like, yo, you're at 1,600. You're at the green man. Let's go, Twister. W Twister for popping in. Bro, Twister, you said we weren't hitting all-time highs today. But no, you kept entering trades, bro. I was tilting. I was like, dang, I don't want to go back to work. Why did I lose my money? I'm trying to make my money back. It was tilt, bro. It was, oh my God. I blame my lack of sleep the night before. My discipline was weak yesterday. Poor. But you guys got a great example of what not to do, even though I'm sure we've all played that lesson before. Twister's the man, bro. We're ripping all times. You loving this strategy now, or are you still thinking of going back to the OG? Well, and I think I'm doing a hybrid, so I'm gonna actually make a video here about my strategy soon. I've spending a lot of time. I mean, it's been a full year since I've been trading Topstep like religiously every day. I've only been streaming the last few months of it doing that, but through that straight year of just every day I'm watching the market, I've definitely figured out what I like and what I don't like. Look at the pop. Oh my word. You better not be short. Short 97, he said. Saucy man. Why are we fading? This is what happened yesterday to me. We got to join the strength. You're finding a trend day, and the day before a holiday, we're finding buying. You got to be joining the strength. But I'm gonna have a little hybrid one. I'm gonna make a little video about it. Just something that I like. This my entries, my things that I'm looking for pullback. Like, look, we're looking for this pullback to this previous high. It was already in prior to that, but that was what we were looking for to defend before we got the push here. Holy shit, 23.18, 23.20. I know Twister, I know you got long at like pre-market and you're like racking in the dollars. Brett, don't fade me, dog. I know, right? Naz did me dirty. I was expecting all-time high yesterday. We got it on ES, but not Naz. Yeah, she was just a little bully. She was a bully, bro. She kept me out of my money too. I didn't participate in time with the Nasdaq. I didn't dance with her in time. And then today she's like, you know what? We're going to all-time highs. Look at this fucking strength. Mar, you're crushing, bro. Straight W Mar. Last 4 or 5 days he's been crushing this market. And Twister, I know you got long too at like, again, you probably got long this pre-market. You're always trading London sessions, so. Look at this strength, boys. One Direction type of a vibe. I love it. I just enjoy it, you know? Saucy man, you gotta death wish trying to fade this Nasdaq strength right now. You can almost do what Twister was telling me yesterday. Just buy randomly. Just buy randomly is better than a short right now. It feels as though that's the case. Y'all got any plans for the 4th though? For real? Are we excited? We got hamburgers and family time coming up. Or we got fireworks. What are we doing? A little water action, a little swim hole. What do we got planned? Your boy thinks I think I'm going to the beach with my mom and my sister and my family. And after that, I think my work is they offered me to come out and hang out. They're going to shake the floor or shake the ground with fireworks, but I kind of spend all my time with these people. I kind of want to not do that. No, I wish I could, but Take Profit doesn't allow. Oh yeah, you're TPT man. Doesn't allow trading the news, so I had to wait, but I caught a really nice long after the retracement. Yeah, king shit, Twister. You're the man, bro. We're sleeping. Hey, I'm sleeping too, but now the Nasdaq's not sleeping. We're at 23.35 straight action. Oh my word, I just enjoy it. You never want to go against the trade, Brett, especially not this early. Yeah, you don't want to go against the trend. Yes, the trend. Fading the trend is super tricky, especially when there's volatility in the market in this moment and like the sentiment is all-time high. Like there's a couple things. But I know you didn't bust your account on that 97, so you still got life. You still got life, and just find a spot to buy, buddy. Twister, they came out with a back to funded option for Topstep. So I was like, yo, if I pass these accounts Monday, and then I don't want to, but hypothetically I pass these accounts Monday, then bust them, and then open another set of 5 combines, and then pass them, and then bust them, you're maxed out. That's your 10 combines for the month for Topstep. So I was like, okay, well if I blow through my 10 combines, 550 left. Hell yeah, Saucy, find along. I'm trailing this trend now. My 20 point has now moved up to a 30 to 40 point move. So Mar's expecting higher prices. I love it. Appreciate Mar for the insight there. Brett, you could be looking for more. I don't know how much it is yet, Twister. They haven't announced that. He just announced on Michael Patak's Twitter that it's a thing. So back to fund is insane because, like, again, you max out your combine options 10 a month, and then it's like, well, I don't have any more options. I'm going to go spend my money on a different prop firm. Maybe, like you said, Take Profit Trader or really any of the other ones. I'd probably go straight to funded. But now they have a back to funded option to just keep their people spending their money in Topstep, which makes sense. But I don't know. I don't know what the price is, but it kind of makes sense. It could be sexy. I mean, think about it this way. If I do so, if $250 for 5 combines, $750 for the activation, so that's $1,000 all in for 5 XFAs if you pass first try. Obviously, we could fail, but first try passing, that's $1,000 all in for 5 XFAs with Topstep. Say you blow those all, and it's another $1,000 to get it back, like $200 per account to get your XFA back. So it's another $1,000 bucks. That's $2,000 for 2 tries with 10 accounts. It's like $200 a account. It's pretty reasonable. I mean, it's interesting. It's definitely cheaper than, like, you'd have 2 attempts, so it makes it way cheaper. I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see what they do. Michael's always got stuff up his sleeve, but I want to try some straight to funded options. Also, I heard Topstep X, which is what I'm trading on right now, has slippage. I don't know how true it is. Apparently some of the bigger traders are talking about it, but people like to complain, so I don't know. Oh, I got a little burp. Excuse me. 2340s, boys. Still just finding higher prices. Like Twister said, man, just randomly buy is better than shorting this trend right now. I mean, look at this from yesterday. Bink and now. Bink. Like, if that doesn't just show that the market wants higher prices, I don't know. From yesterday's low, another 500 points up to all-time highs is just wild to me. Is Timothy in here? How you doing, Timothy? Also, everyone hit that like button real quick. We got 8 people in here. We have 8 likes. That would be freaking crazy for all-time highs the day before the 4th. Let's get some vibes going. Come on. This is like yesterday where there's really not any pullbacks being offered. You just kind of got to slap the bid and just close your eyes. I did that yesterday, bought 2 contracts, and then ended up closing before the move to then take a loss. Oh, why'd I do that? I don't know. For me, Topstep plus VAT plus activation fee by 5 for 50 equals 1175. Yeah, because you're in Germany, right, for the VAT? Because I don't have that. So that extra 175 is kind of fucked, especially if you bust one time. There's another 250, so it's interesting. Take profit is 5 by 150, no fees equals 1260. Reset only $100. So it's slightly more money, slightly, barely $100 more for the TPTs, but resets is cheaper. I don't mind that. I really don't. And they're pretty similar to Topstep overall. Also, but you have to. So you're a Trade-Evade trader, Twister. You use Trade-Evade because Topstep doesn't even offer Trade-Evade anymore. So if I was gonna try someone else, I gotta try a whole new platform, and there's like small hesitation by me to like, oh, I have to learn something new and like learn a new platform. But I know it's similar for sure. I don't know. What's VAT? Juan asked. I'm pretty sure it's a scam. Yeah, exactly. It's a scam by his government. Oh yeah, you're a ninja trader. Okay, word. Yeah, he's in Germany, so they have a right, Twister. I'm not wrong with that. But they charge a different price than. I don't know why. It's interesting. Is his government just has a little fee on top of props or something? I don't know. But we don't have that here. So that little fee, if you're in the States, you don't pay for one. Yeah, it is. It's painful. Do other prop firms, like, does TPT also have that Twister or no? Is it just Topstep? Can't just be Topstep. Hell yeah. Our German man, Twister, the German man. Our boy. 23,000, nearly 50 now. Still finding higher prices, boys. No, just Topstep. How weird is that? How weird is that? Topstep did not get the deal with the government they wanted. Yo, what's your ES target, Mar? Just so we have an idea. I guess if I was long this, I'd be looking for like 80s or 90s. I mean, I got to assume we're just going to keep pushing higher. I don't know. But when you don't know, I like to push for like the next whole number. Germany has literally tax on carbon dioxide. That's Jesus. They like their citizens to pay money. I know. FTMO is another OG just not offered to us here in the States. Yeah, FTMO is a classic. It's so weird how it's individualized. Everyone's got their own little things. 23,053, still slowly stretching up here. More than welcome, Twister. You're more than welcome to come to America, Bubba. Although, truly, it's not all rainbows here. No VAT, but I won't get political. This is not a political stream. We are futures traders. We like the markets. We like money. This is a dinero stream, a currency stream. We like the green stuff. Only green, no red. Right now, I'm sitting here in a 15-point move profit, looking for the 20-point move, 20 to 30 if we see strong continuation. For a 20-point move, 30 to 40 if we see strong continuation. So you're kind of trailing your profit, trader. Your profit. I like that. Timothy didn't reply, so I don't think he is in here. Yesterday was 582 to 847. So 260 points. This one is 850 up to there. So 200 points. So potentially another 60 points, which would put us around that 23,100 whole number, like I said, roughly. So that'd kind of be my target, like these 80s or 90s if I was in NASDAQ. Just based off of yesterday's move and the whole number. But again, I don't know, so. Juan, thank you, but USA is expensive as well. I'm thinking of Bosnia and Herzegovina, way cheap EU country. I heard of Bosnia. I've not heard of that word that I can't even read. Herzegovina. Cheap EU country, huh? That's the thing. The idea is to earn USD and live in another country. Earn USD, live off like, I don't know, pesos or something. And just because your money stretches so much, but then you lose I mean, for me, it wouldn't really work because like my family, like Twister, like I'd love to move to Bosnia too and just get away with like, you know, $5 all you can eat buffets and like a freaking $10 massage for like 2 hours and God, just live life like a champion. But my family's here and I couldn't bring them, or I could, I guess, but I don't know. It'd be a little interesting, but that's the dream for sure. Earn USD, live off another currency. I like the way you're thinking, Twista. Slowly, still pressing higher. Here's the 60s now. Hey, Saucy, one thing you could do, Brett, if you haven't found a long yet, is remember yesterday where we had that just a one big candle that didn't even pull back that far, but gave an entry? You could be looking for that. You could be looking for like just a pullback. Like this one was to this price, which looking back at it makes way more sense than what we're getting, but excuse me. Here's an EMA touch. Here's an EMA touch. to 23,050s. We're in the all-time high in the NASDAQ the day before the July 4th holiday. This is wild. Speaking of like living off another currency, are you guys like frugal at all? Like for me, I am so frugal. Like this spending on Topstep and on my trading is the only place I blindly spend money. Like, I don't even think about it. Like this is how we play. Like you have to spend to play, pay to play. But in my life, bro, I don't like to eat out that much. I like to cook my meals. I like to I barely buy new clothes for myself. Like I spend money on things that I need, like things that are relevant. But if it's like a desire and not a need, or it's a want, man, I put that to the side for right now. For me, it's like yes, some things bring value to you, but my value that I seek is like freeing my family financially, not having to go to work because I have enough currency, like enough saved up. Like that to me is value. That to me is way more worth than like a nice new t-shirt or shit. I don't even know. Like all I drink is water. You know what I mean? I haven't even spent anything on Tyler One Lambo, bro. You know, Juan, I'm gonna have the Lambo soon, and I'm gonna get this initial group's fucking on it too. Mar Twister and Juan right on it. But I don't know. I'm not even a Lambo driver. Like, what do you guys think that I drive? You know, I just bought a new car, but I'm not. I think that was very trader on to road to becoming profitable. I think that was every trader on road to becoming profitable. Every trader's frugal, right? I think so too. Like we just save our money. Like I hate spending money, but if it's trading, I'll spend it blindly. Other than that, I hate it. I hate it. It hurts my soul. Like I'm a very just minimalist type of guy. You're right, though, for sure, Mar. It's got to be common. Starting to get a little turnaround now to 23,050. Slight pullback. Brett, you could be looking for a long here. I'm not trying to talk you into a trade or anything. Excuse me. Just trying to let you know what we're looking at. Toyota SUV. Dude, Twister, you're a criminal. You're too good. Your intuition's on fire. Not SUV, but it is a Toyota. I bought a Camry. They call it a Camry because she takes care of me. Toyota Camry. But no, I just bought it. Wasn't my first choice. I had a 2012 Subaru Outback that I drove for a while that I owned and just treated like, you know, free money, free car. Was hanging out with a friend, female friend, bringing her home, and then it was like late, it was like 3 a.m, fell asleep at the wheel. Super lame. Don't recommend taking unnecessary risks like that. And yeah, crashed my car, had to buy a new one, and then I bought a Toyota so she can take care of me for a while. When I live, a lot of people here are materialistic. Scottsdale, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, that's also like you're in a city, so your kind of society is like based off of what you're presenting. Oh, look at that guy's shoes. That guy's got a nice shirt on. I bet he's got money. Oh, look at that watch. Look at that watch. I don't know. I'm sure if I had a ton of money, things would be different. But we grow up broke here, so we got to make it happen for ourselves. Yeah, but the 2023 Toyota Camry, I actually love it. Quite an upgrade from a 2012 Subaru Outback, so I feel good in that. All right, let's see what we got here, though. We're still at 23,050s. There's not a lot to comment on. Just we're having a one-direction market. All-time highs on the July 4th vibes. We're just having a vibe session today, boys. It's really just a chill stream. Everyone caught some longs. Juan, you catch any of these longs yet, bud? I hope so. One of my really good friends lives in Arizona, too. Super hot there. Said the women are fine, but said that it's very hot and kind of like you're saying, kind of a status game. People are worried about what you look like in a sense, but teach their own. Who introduced you to trading, Tyler, and how long did it take you to become profitable? Who introduced me? I kind of found trading when I was like in that kick where you're 16 and you're like, oh, how do I get rich? How do I make money online? You find out, you know, drop shipping, all these basic things. I found out about crypto back then, and I still just makes me sad that I was like, well, A, I was broke, so I couldn't buy anything anyway. But man, all I had to do was get a couple $100 together and buy a Bitcoin. Like, come on, kid. But yeah, so I found trading just through YouTube, through my ambition to get some finances, and then no longs. I want a reversal. Ooh, be careful, pal. I see you. I see that. Be careful. And yeah, and then profitability. So my introduction to trading was options. I went to Dallas, watching ads bots. yeah. As ads are crazy right now. But no, I went to Dallas, started trading options there, got hooked off of like, I put $1,200 in, was down to like $300, and then it made $2,000 in like a day off of like max expiration, the day expiring calls, and had it open in my favor. Like, got hooked, lost that $2,000 instantly though, pretty much when I came back, and then was like, yo, trading. So then I ended up putting 10. This is the most embarrassing thing I'll ever tell you guys, okay? I put 10K in AMC and lost it. I was a part of the AMC. So my friend was like, hey, AMC, we saw GameStop popping mid COVID pump where everyone was like, oh, everyone was sitting home and had some money. Don't try and fade me, Juan. Yeah, be careful, Juan. This market's looking bullish. But he said, hey, GameStop, and I saw it, and I was like, how the fuck are people just doing this? Like, again, I was young. I was like 20, 21 at the time. And I had some money because I've been working like a dog, saved my money, like I said, super frugal. So I had like 10, 12K in spending, and I was like, yo, my life, this is it. I'm going to buy some weak expiring AMC calls here and change my life. Because again, I just discovered options prior to that. I saw the movement going. I had a little bit of funds. I'm shorting gold. I hate trading all-time highs. I get PTSD from it. Hey, well, I like that awareness, Juan. If you know you're not into that and you're short in the other market, that's freaking W on for that intelligence there. But yeah, your boy put 10K in weak expiring AMC options, and I'm at 20 years old, lost 5 figures. For someone that doesn't have money, that was not cool. That was a lame moment for me. But we pick ourselves back up, kept working, and then now I'm like 12K down total from the markets one, and then found futures, and then I think I went down like 12K in that as well. So I was down like 25K total before making it all back. And now I'm profitable. Barely, boys. Barely, but we're profitable. I just need that one really nice payout to just separate me from black. Like right now I'm just break even on black. I'm only profitable like $2-3 grand. So it's like, I want that just step to just bring me away. 10-4. Gold is bipolar as fuck. It do be having its runs though. I've heard a couple people like gold, and they say like it's simple, like it moves straight. I don't know if I'd be good at that. And I like the pullbacks. It's just what I'm used to. Let me just rephrase. I'm really used to NASDAQ, so I'm sure we could get good at anything. And if they are really derivatives and they operate opposite of each other, then it should be pretty decent to find. But boys, she's still pumping. They say NQES makes you rich, but gold makes you wealthy. I'm seeking wealth, so shit. The Chinese would agree with you. They're investing heavily into our gold right now. Well, not our gold, but gold. Actually pulling money out of our treasuries. I like wealth, though. I would like some wealth. Brett, you still here, buddy? How's your trading going? You left me after you said you had 550 left and you shorted the 97s. Did you find a long? 23,060 now. A little bit of structure. Looks like we could go push like to 80s or something right here. I don't know, man. I'm up crazy off of ES, the babiest of all. She's baby, but she also moves pretty clean. Like, she respects levels a lot more than NQ. Like, NQ goes and disrespects levels and does a lot of like rips and stuff. But I've heard ES is pretty like clean, is the word I've heard ES described as. And yeah, you're the ES man, Mar. Tyler, you on your free time, check out Gold's market structure. Word. I will, Juan. I'll take a peek. I know it moves opposite of NASDAQ, and I know it moves fairly straight is what they say. So I'll take a peek at it. I've never even done it. Let me just take a peek real quick, actually. I just never even pulled her up on my thing. Why? Why am I like this? Yeah, look at this straight moves. Oh my word. It's weird though because it's a 24-hour market, so it moves interesting. Does it respect levels or does it just set new prices? I feel like it doesn't respect. There's like no levels. Like maybe I could take a short off that. It's kind of like a trendy type of thing. Like you have to just find your bias and then just participate in it. Interesting. I don't mind that. So you're looking for a short here? Looking for a short here, huh, Wani? Cool. You guys find there to be an advantage to just sticking to one thing? Or do you think your strength is being versatile and able to adapt to other things, like trading more than one indice or market? Or do you find your advantage is to be hyper-focused? I don't know. I'm indifferent. I know humans get really good at one thing, but I know that, yeah, I don't know. Everyone's unique, so curious how it is for y'all. Still consolidating at all-time highs here to 23,050 or 60. We're actually starting to create a little bit of structure as well. We could get a push here. I only look at two things, NQ and gold. Word. It's very, very structured one. Which one do you trade more? NQ? Which one are you right on more? Still creating some structure here at the 60s. Let's see what happens. Yeah, NQ. Yes, Mar. NQ does not really care what your middle name is. She will treat you how she wants to and disrespect you as she sees fit. Oh. So our boy Twister, you're done for the day. Mar, you haven't hit TP yet, but you're almost done for the day. Juan, you're still looking for shorts. I don't know what I'm gonna do right. I don't know what I'm more right on. I should look back at my history. Yeah, just get an idea. Just get an idea of seeing which one you seem to be clear with, or a little bit clearer with. Just good insight to know. 23,060. some structure. We're consolidating at these highs here. We could definitely see a small little push to like the 70s or 80s here. See what happens. You might even be able to possibly get another pullback towards like these 30s, 40s for another long. Who knows? But I'm debating on just getting us out of here, boys, so we can go enjoy our little weekend, our little holiday. Oh, it's probably not a long weekend for you, is it, Twister? That's too bad. NASDAQ's up about 1% right now. All-time highs. Yeah, Twister's all set. How much more we need for your TP, Mar? Get the gang out of trades and see if we can wrap this up. I know Juan hasn't taken a trade yet, but you got this. I think we should be finding some longs. But I say that to y'all, but I made the complete same. I made the mistake yesterday. Only reason I can even say that is because I made this mistake yesterday. I was hesitant to add. I was hesitant to just buy in. And that was all you had to do. It's all you had to do. So. Rejecting off those 60s. Was that a 70 try? Not quite. Me too, Twister. I like to sole focus one chart. In my mind, the way that works is like I'm not getting any other signals. I'm not getting any confusion. I just am simply seeing the chart I am most familiar with on the time frame I am familiar with. I'm looking for the thing that I know that I'm looking for. And then from there, it's like I feel like I did everything in my control. And then it's out of my hands. If it moves, it moves. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh, absolutely. Hits him with the dab, Mar. You absolutely got this. 3 points off of a TP. And then we're wrapping up this Friday, boys. Or it feels like Friday. It's a Thursday, but it feels like a Friday. Or is it? Yeah, today's Thursday. No. Your boy has to go back to work. This is what? Friday, Thursday. Day 8 in a row. Day 8 in a row right now. I think we are averaging like 9 or 10 hour shifts. So we're like 72 to... I don't even know. 72 to like 80 hours right now. Exactly. If you watch ICT traders, they get confused by SMT and ES a lot all the time. I noticed that too. It was like, and it's just another thing, in my opinion, to like help you convince yourself of something. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, and also SMTs happen. Another thing I noticed, you'll see an SMT happen, and then it doesn't even matter. Like, it just doesn't even react to the way that they're anticipating. Like, oh, there's an SMT here, and then they both move in confluence. Or there's an SMT, so that, yeah, because SMT means they usually like, are going to divert. One's going to like set a higher high, and then they're going to start reaching the other way. But it will like SMT and then continue. It's like, oh, like, I don't know. It's just personally for me, just another step that I try to eliminate. I think the key to trading is simplicity. Simplicity, consistency. So doing the same thing. Doing the same stupid, simple thing, and then doing it that makes sense to you, I think is literally all it takes to be a good trader. Doing the same simple, stupid thing over and over, getting good at that simple, stupid thing, and then just knowing what works for you as a human being. Like yesterday, my discipline, my awareness, I should have had the awareness yesterday to recognize that I missed the move. I didn't have the conviction to just double down and buy the long yesterday. And because I didn't, I should have been way more aware and been like, hey, you're going to be over trading and you should just, today isn't a high probability day for you. I didn't. I was excited. All-time highs, all the things. But, you know, that's the thing. We live and we learn. Here's a small pullback to the 40s like we said. Let's see what the reaction is here. This could be the all-time high in the NASDAQ for the week. We're not sure. I don't really like, it's a flat top, so I don't really think so, but we'll see what happens. No shade to ICT. I'll say that, though. No shade to ICT traders. For the reason in which is kind of like what I'm talking about, where they just keep... I think ICT works is if it helps you build a narrative of the market and it lets you be consistent. So it lets you do the same thing over and over if you're disciplined and like that. but it is slightly complicated. They use all these weird phrases, all this weird stuff. It just makes it like a little difficult to like pay attention to. Mar, the fact that this turned around, I don't know about ES right now, but the fact that NQ turned around right before giving you your fill is a little sad for me right now. This was the pullback we were talking about. Let's see if this is as bottom as it holds. We have a flat top here at the 67s. I wanted to see our man Mar get filled. Yeah, I see two traders. They are goofy. They are truly goofy. Following that man, Michael. Breaker block, order blocks, turtle soup, SMT, divergence, unicorn, freaking all that. Yeah, the unicorn setup with the silver bullet slash fair value gap, divergence slash inverted gap. I like using gaps though. I do find gaps in the NASDAQ are imbalances is what I would say. Like they do tend to be traded towards or away from. I'm just trailing this here. If it doesn't end up going against me, but not really worried. Not worried either. Not worried either for you, Mar. You had a great call, buddy. And you can just probably... You're still going to maximize on this. I still think that we have potential higher sides on the NASDAQ today, but we'll see. Today's not a half day, right? It's going to trade all the way through, so... We have all day. I found combining your strategy, whatever it is, with the footprint gives you a huge boost. Hell yeah, Twister. You mean the footprint of, like, the chart? Like, what do you mean? What exactly do you mean by the footprint? Anything to do with your personal strategy, though, whatever works for you is typically what I also recommend. Because everyone just sees the world different. So you're going to see the chart different. You're going to feel different emotions about an all-time high. Here we go, Mar. That 40 is defending like we said. You might get a pullback opportunity there if you haven't gotten in yet. Hope you're able to buy that, Brett or somebody. But here we go. Let's see if we can get a push now. Starting to form a little bit of a better structure. A little bull flag. Oh, the footprint of like Bookmap. Yeah. Word. Okay, so you trade with Bookmap too, Twister, eh? I think Bookmap's great because it shows like liquidity and it shows levels. It shows where there are active orders. It's interesting because they can be pulled, but I think Bookmap, the heat map is quite interesting. S&T is so stupid. I seen TJR lose while I'm winning off my strat that same day. Yeah, SMT is dumb, bro. TJR is a professional content creator. The dude knows how to... He's had money. I think he made money trading. I do think he made some money trading, but I think he always had a little bit of money. And then he got lucky with crypto. I'm pretty sure he made a lot of fucking money buying like Solana and stuff early. And then once you have a lot of money, trading becomes fairly simple because all you have to do is do the same thing for enough amount of time, and eventually you'll make your money. So, I don't know. Professional entertainer, that guy. I just seen TJR last week out here. Oh, in Scottsdale. That's so fire. That's hilarious one. Orders on Bookmap can be spoofed. I rely on Delta Divergence. Yeah. Okay, I like that because yeah, they can be spoofed. They can just be fake and then pull them all off. Delta Divergence. Kind of sounds like a Carmine. Can Bookmap really take you to the next level? I don't know. I think Bookmap is fantastic. And again, it does show you that hidden layer, what feels like behind the chart, where it's not just these candlesticks. You're seeing kind of the reaction to them. You can see fills. You can see all that stuff. So Bookmap is great. I know there was I was in the Bookmap Discord for a little while. There was a trader in there, Trader Tom B. He's like the older gentleman, and he kind of was a professor narrator in there. He provided some good insight. Obviously, I don't know if you guys know Carmine Rosado, another really trading content creator guy. A lot of respect for Carmine. I bought his course a couple of years ago. He basic supply and demand. But yeah, he relies on Bookmap quite a bit as well and swears by it. He also trades like time and sales, so he's like a level 2 data trader. Just he likes to see price orders being filled. Twister knows him. Word. He's a good trader, but for sure more of a content creator now than back then. Yeah. He is a good trader, but he gets hype. He gets the hype. He just gets way too much publicity, as TJR gets way too much publicity to. Kind of went to his head a little bit, as it would. He also has money, so he's not stressed. Like he's not trading to make money like we are. You know, he's trading to maybe scratch an itch and supply information to an audience. I don't know. He doesn't trade to make cash. So I trade to free my family. We're different. Hey, TP was hit. Still trailing here though, so you're not out all the way. No more. Juan, I mean, Bookmap's pretty cheap. It's like $40 a month. I think you have to get like Rhythmic or something to have Bookmap, and then you can have Bookmap. You just have to buy your data. So you have to buy CME data from whoever. I think Bookmap offers it as well. You can buy from them, but you got to buy data and then you can use it. And I'm pretty sure it's only like $40-50 a month. Maybe more because of your data. So it might be like $80 a month. 40 for Bookmap and then 40 for the data or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not out still all in. Oh, okay, never mind. I retract my W's, but hey, it's looking good for you, bud. I'm getting excited for you, Juan, Mar, but I'll keep my W's to the side. Don't want to sploof you. We are starting to build some structure here. This bull flag breakout consolidating at the all-time highs around these 60 prices. We could get a little pump candle here to the 80s or so. $25-30 point move, Mar. Fuck yeah. Twitter said correct, yeah. So that's for the 40. It's 40 for your data and 40 for the application for Bookmap, I think, or something like that. Which overall, if you think about it, I mean that's 1-2 combines for all month to use with all your other combines. Like it really is worth it if you're serious about trading. If you want the iceberg and sell stops indicator, that's like 129 extra. You have that? Do you have that, Twister? I used that once when I was like first learning to trade, and I was in their Discord, and I had that Tom Trader B guy. He used that and made me like see the value in having the icebergs and stuff, but it ended up just being more information that ended up tricking me in a way. I don't know. It is useful information to have. It's just I think I was a little too new to trading still for all that information. I wasn't able to really actually take advantage of all that insight. Small rejection there off the EMA push there. Still holding these 40s. Let's see the reaction here. You had it before, but not anymore. Word. Word. I'm using the cluster delta cheaper. I'm using now cluster delta, which is cheaper. Cluster delta. What is that showing? Go on ES, Tyler. See my vision, dog. Got you, buddy. Let's take a peek. Skis. Oh my god. So we already broke out of this high on ES. How sexy. So where's your trail, buddy? Going 5. I always forget you're trading on a 5. It's such a different chart. Oh, and we just cleared this. Yeah, I see why you're looking at a 5. Dude, you're the man, Mar. Good trading. This looks so much different than EF or than NQ. Like yesterday was sort of bullish, but today is the market's decision to go take higher prices. Oh my word. Look at the strength. Or you can get life access to the Quan Tower and you get it. If you get life access to the Quan Tower, you get Bookmap too. That's sick. On a 5-minute chart, Bro. And we held this bottom. We're pushing higher into the 324s. Mar, this is looking so sexy. Where's your TP? Like 30s, 40s? I don't even know. 30, 40 seems crazy. But it doesn't, because look what we're doing. Oh, well, this is the 20s, so. Mar, what do you see on the 5? Let me hear the vision, he said. No, not book map, but you get the Quan Tower footprint. Oh, okay, so it's similar. Word. It's just their data. Is it still showing you, like... Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't know Quan Tower had a footprint or a heat map. I didn't know they did that. Oh, footprint. Let me just confirm this right now. Pretty sure a footprint chart is like, yeah, exactly. That's what I thought it was with all the numbers, which shows fills and divergence and everything. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, I would be interested to start learning a little bit more about that. Carmine also uses a footprint map like that. And it really lets you show like C absorption and orders being filled or whatever. Entry was a 6302. So our boy got filled down here at VWAP on this slight pullback. King pullback buy, by the way. So he got in here. Trail is sitting at the 313s. So we're not giving up more than 11 points. That's sexy. I'm up 2K profit. Take profit has now moved up to the 32 level. I love it. With your stop being at the 13 and you're looking for the 32 level. I actually love it more. I'm going to put these in just so we can trade it. So we can be all in this together. This is stop loss. And 32 or 3? 32. And this is payday, baby. And your entry was down in the 02s. Fantastic trading. And it's on a 5-minute chart. It's crazy to me that you trade a 5. We got a breakout on the 5, so we should be safe to continue here. Really sexy. $3,000 day. Come on, give it to our boy. 8 points from here. W trade. W trade. I hope this rips. I hope it rips for you. I won't be able to. I don't think I'll be able to find out with you though, Mar. I think I gotta get out of here. Get out of here a little bit early today since I was technically late yesterday. Got to make up a couple minutes. You know, put my shackles back on. Put my collar on and get whipped a little. No, I'm not a slave. No, but seriously, W trading. Way to spot the trend early, Mar. Twister, you also were the man. Good call this morning early. I know you couldn't get in because your take profit couldn't let you trade news, but you still made some money on it. Juan, I hope you get to... please be careful shorting, but I hope you get to make your money today, buddy. Get your winning day. I look at the 5. I take my entries off the 1. Yeah, so you're looking at this for like levels, and then you would flip over to a 1. And so like you got filled at 302 on the 1 minute. So yeah, you bought this small pullback and hold. So that's a sexy buy on the 1, and then you're still trailing. Look at this rip. I love it. I'll see you soon, brother. Hell yeah, Mar. Take care, buddy. Good luck on this. And happy 4th, everybody. I know, Twisha, you don't celebrate that, but man, take care. Enjoy your family. Drink some water. Get some sun. And I'll see you boys next week, and we'll make some money. All right, peace.